my name is Kaci Cronkhite. I'm the Wooden Boat Festival Director. Started working with the festival in 2002 after sailing around the world from 1995 to 2001. Met a lot of people who told me about Port Townsend, so I was excited to come and work here. This is my 7th year working with the Wooden Boat Festival. The event started the first time in 1977 after a group of friends got together and then spread the word through people down in California and boat yards on the East Coast, and the brand new magazine Wooden Boat, which is called Wooden Boat Magazine. And that small group of people expected a couple of hundred to come that year, and instead 2,000 showed up. So they made some money and were smart enough not to trust themselves with it and put it into the Wooden Boat Foundation, which then was founded in 1978. Wooden Boat Foundation has continued to sponsor it over the years and grew then after the first 10 years to begin to fund student programs here, mostly learn-to-sail programs and some boat restoration projects. The Wooden Boat School, Northwest School of Wooden Boat Building, the Marine Science Center, other organizations spawned out of that, creating a really rich environment of nonprofits in Port Townsend. Most recently, that includes the Northwest Maritime Center, which is being built now at the end of Water Street on the block at the intersection of Water and Monroe. In 2005, Northwest Maritime Center and Wooden Boat Festival, or Wooden Boat Foundation, merged or integrated, and the two organizations work now not just for wooden boats but also for the broader maritime industry. Our programs now serve almost 2,000 people, not including the Wooden Boat Festival, which attracts about 25,000. So most of my work is focused on Wooden Boat Festival all year. The Port Townsend Festival is the largest of its kind in North America, and we are part of a nonprofit network in maritime and wooden boat programs nationwide. The Wooden Boat Festival originally drew what was supposed to be 200 people, who were many of them looking for a counterculture way to live. It was 1977, and a number of the early people who had come here and started the festival were building boats, and they were doing that all together. When they had the idea for the Wooden Boat Festival, and specifically the venue that we have here in Point Hudson Marina in Port Townsend, they were looking at all the things that they wanted to do, and so obviously there needed to be a lot of boats. And then because they were building boats and doing things related to wooden boats and teaching each other, and that was part of the process, or part of the experiment, part of the effort was to teach each other, whether it was teaching each other to make sails or learn to cork or reef a seam or build certain kinds, clinker versus plank on frame. So there were different skills that people wanted to teach each other, so that was part of the festival. And obviously music was always a big part of it. So after that first Wooden Boat Festival, the director of marketing for Wooden Boat Magazine in Brooklyn, Maine, went back and he wrote an article about that first festival. And it was him who documented and wrote about it as the first Wooden Boat Festival in North America. And he called it the Woodstock of wooden boats. So it got its name in part because of the counterculture movement and part of what was going on, and also because of the music. And music has always been a part of it, and music will again be a big part of it. We have a lot of local musicians that we feature, but we also have musicians who come in that are top in their fields in certain areas. This year the theme is Rhythm of the Sea, and so sea shanties will be a part of the festival. We have both Tom Lewis from British Columbia, he was in the British Navy, a fantastic musician and also teaches sea shanties, and David Levine, who's a model in Los Angeles and actor, and also does sea shanties professionally. So we'll have the sea shanty scene and also just your regular rock and roll, jazz, blues, zydeco, the works. And all that information is on our website.